It's Lucy, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So each week I'm answering your Q&As, and this week it's from Michelle on Facebook, and her question is, what would you recommend to tone the lower tummy? Okay, Michelle, well first of all, that's a really common question, and I think the most important thing is to just really understand quickly how your abdominals work. And we've got three major muscle groups that we need to engage when we're doing an exercise to ensure that we really tone the entire abdominal area. And so your first muscle on the top is called your Rectus Abdomen. Now this one is a long muscle. It's attached from your ribs all the way down to your pubic bone, and we engage that one when we do like a sit-up and a crunch. Then the second muscles that we want to look at engaging are what's called your external and internal obliques. Now those ones are attached from the side of your ribs and they crisscross over to your hip bones. You engage them when we do any sort of twisting, rotation. And then the final muscle group, which is really important, which is called your transverse abdominis. Now this one is your deepest abdominal muscle, and it is attached from it's kind of a bit like an elastic band. It goes around the whole of your core. It's attached from, again, your ribs down to your hips. So what's important to do is find an abdominal exercise that engages all three of those muscles, which I'm going to show you at the end of this video. Then the other thing is, to get really good toned abs, you need to look at diet as well. We want to have healthy foods, avoid processed foods, avoid foods that are high in fat, high in sugars, because that fat just goes and sits right on those abs. So they can be super toned, but if you're eating a bad diet, they're not going to show because they're going to be hidden under all that bad food. So then the other exercise that's really good to do is do some cardio, because cardio burns fat, it strips fat. And, you know, something like just power walking is brilliant. You could go out and do a power walk and do it where you alternate, say like you're walking really fast, and then you might do 10 seconds where while you're walking, just pull your belly button in really tight to your spine. What that does, that engages what we call that transverse abdominis muscle. Remember, the one that I was talking about, your deepest tummy muscle. So it is really do this exercise that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. The bicycle abs is great because it is engaging all three. We're working that top muscle, we work the obliques, and then the deepest tummy muscle, and also perhaps aim to do like 4 power walks throughout the week. Do something like a 20-minute one. You can squeeze that in your lunch hour, and in those 20 minutes do on and off intervals where you hold the belly button in tight to the spine for 10 seconds, and you can do that while you're walking. So there we are, Michelle. I hope that answers your question. And if you have anyone else, if you've got any questions, then please let me know in the comments box below here on YouTube, or if you go to my Facebook page, which is LWR Fitness, you can leave me a message there and I will get back to you all with your Q&As. So lying on the floor, you're literally just going to crunch one knee in and aim to reach your hands beyond your foot, keep your belly button in tight to your spine, and this targets all three muscles.